Maruti Suzuki is ruling the Indian automobile industry from the past 30 years. It has been the first choice of most of the Indian consumers. It is India's largest car manufacturing company and has a market share of more than 50%. The name Maruti Suzuki comes from the combination of two words Maruti and Suzuki. Maruti is the name of Hindu god Hanuman and Suzuki is a Japanese auto manufacturing company. In this video, we're going to discuss how Maruti Suzuki got started, its ownership structure, how liberalization affected the Maruti Suzuki, and the products and services offered by them. So let's start the video. After getting independence from the British, Indians were regaining their glory and looking out ways to lead an elegant lifestyle. Auto manufacturing companies like Hindustan Premier and Padmini dominated the Indian automobile sector, but those were a luxury during that time and an average middle class person can't afford them. It all started in the year 1971 when then government proposed the production of people's car for an average middle class Indian. In the month of June, Maruti Motors was incorporated under the Company Act and Sanjay Gandhi was made the managing director. But for the political reasons and situation of the country, the government couldn't focus on Maruti. Finally, in the year 1981, after the death of Sanjay Gandhi, Maruti Udyog was incorporated and started functioning efficiently. For the collaboration with Maruti Udyog, both Volkswagen and Suzuki was approached. When Suzuki came to know that it is in competition with Volkswagen for the partnership, Suzuki did everything to throw Volkswagen out of race to produce India's first people car. In October 1982, Maruti Udyog merged with Suzuki Motors and Maruti Suzuki was formed. And in the same year, a production facility at Gurgaon, Haryana was set up. In the beginning, the goal was to use 33% indigenous parts which upset the local manufacturers. There were also concerns that the Indian market was a bit small to absorb the large production by Maruti. Even at a point of time, the government was also considering to adjust the petrol tax and excise duty with the intention to boost sales. In the year 1983, Maruti Suzuki launched Maruti 800, which changed the fate of Indian automobile industry. It became an instant hit. Its popularity grew to a certain extent in the mid-1980s that the car Maruti 800 became synonymous with the company Maruti Suzuki. By 1991, 65% of the components for all vehicles produced were made in India. After the liberalization of Indian economy in 1991, Suzuki increased its stake in Maruti to 50%. Right from the beginning, Maruti brought to India its Japanese philosophy: smaller, fewer, lighter, shorter, and neater. From the Japanese work culture, they implemented simple practices like open office, a common uniform, and a common canteen for everyone, daily morning exercise, and quality circle teams. In India, from the very beginning, Maruti Suzuki was made for the middle class people. People also bought Maruti Suzuki for its affordable price and low maintenance cost. But Maruti Suzuki decided to break and launch some luxury vehicles into the Indian market with its Suzuki Grand Vitara XL7 and Suzuki Kizashi. Both of the luxury vehicles failed in India and they were removed from the Indian market. In the year 2015, new exclusive automotive experience or the Nexa platform was introduced by the company to launch premium cars in India. Introducing a brand for premium cars was the wise choice for the company as it failed to attract customers through the normal channel. More than half of the vehicles sold in India are of Maruti Suzuki, and as of July 2018, it had a market share of 53% in the Indian passenger car market. Maruti Suzuki exports across the globe in more than 100 countries, and the focus has been to identify new markets. Some of the important markets include Latin America, Southeast Asia, and Africa. Maruti Suzuki was born as a government company with Suzuki as a minor partner to make the car for the middle class people of India. But over the years, its product range has widened, ownership has changed hands, and customers have evolved. The success of the joint venture led Suzuki to increase its equity from 26% to 40% in 1987 and to 50% in 1992, and further to 56.21% as of 2013. As of today, Maruti Suzuki is 56.21% owned subsidiary of Japanese auto manufacturer Suzuki Motor Corporation. Along with the auto manufacturing business, Maruti Suzuki provides other facilities such as Maruti Insurance, Maruti Finance, Maruti True Value, Maruti Driving School, etc. In 2020, Maruti Suzuki has announced a new subscription plan named as Maruti Suzuki Subscribe in Delhi, NCR and Bangalore. This program allows customers to use Maruti Suzuki cars without actually owning it. In this video, we have discussed about the Maruti Suzuki, how it got started, its ownership structure, the liberalization of Indian economy and much more. Thank you for watching the video.